Hello everyone, my name is Reena and my roll number is 2001213. Today I am going to discuss about non-performing asset in Indian banks. Non-performing assets or NPA are the loans that are not repaid and are not generating any income to the lender. According to the Reserve Bank of India, the gross non-performing asset in Indian banks, specifically in public sector banks, are valued at around 400,000 crore, which represents 90% of the total NPA in India, with private sector banks accounting for the remainder. When a bank offers a loan, it charges interest on the amount, which is why it is regarded as an asset to the bank. When the borrower stops paying the interest or the principal or both, the lender loses money. Such a loan then becomes non-performing asset for the bank. The banking industry in India is seriously affected by the NPA crisis with the rising number of defaulters. Some of the causes for the NPAs are as follows. Number one, many loans are given to big companies without thoroughly analyzing the repaying capacity of that company. Number two, around 80% of NPAs are from willful defaulters. Number three, some loans are given to the big companies that are facing losses and are about to shut down. This can be attributed to corruption and nepotism. Number four, banks are not yet free from government and political influence. Some politicians are using their power to grant loans to undeserved business persons. Number five, after granting loans, banks are not observing how the loans are being spent. Many willful defaulters are spending the loan unproductively, which will not help to grow business in any way. For example, DCHL took many loans from different banks and spent the loan amount by investing in IPL, buying luxury cars, granting bonuses, etc. Number six, unforeseen economic shocks like demonetization and COVID 19. Some of the impact of NPAs are as such. Number one, NPAs are weighing down the banking system. Many banks do not have enough money to grant new loans, which is a blow to the way of income to the bank. And number two, to help banks, government is investing more money on the banks with taxpayers' money. In year 2016-2017, government allotted rupees 25,000 crore to the banks. Some of the measures to reduce NPAs are following. Number one, through Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code IBC of 2016. Banks are either reviving the companies or liquidating them to solve NPAs issues under this code. Number two is Bad Banks of 2017. Economic Survey 1617 also talked about the formation of bad bank, which will take all the stress loan and it will tackle it according to flexible rules and mechanism. It will ease the balance sheet of public sector banks, giving them the space to fund new projects and continue the funding of development projects. And next is corporate debt restructuring of 2005. It is for reducing the burden of the debts on the company by decreasing the rates paid and increasing the time the company has to pay the obligation back. After that, credit risk management. This involves credit appraisal and monitoring accountability and credit by performing various analysis on profit and loss accounts. While conducting these analyses, banks should also do a sensitivity analysis and should build safeguard against external factors. Next is Mission Indradhanush 2015. The Indradhanush framework for transforming the public sector banks represents the most comprehensive reform effort undertaken since banking nationalization in the year 1970 to revamp the public sector banks and improve their overall performance by ABCDEFG. In conclusion, though the Indian government is rescuing banks, NPA problem will not be solved without preventing the grant of bad loans. The need of the are to tackle NPAs is some urgent remedial measures. This should include number one, technology and data analytics to identify the early warning signals. Number two, mechanism to identify the hidden NPAs. Number three, development of internal skills for credit assessment. And number four, forensic audits to understand the intent of the borrower. Thank you.